Have you ever stopped to think about how many futures you've already lived through? I have. When I was growing up, the future looked very different. We imagined talking to people across the world through a screen. We imagined carrying a computer in our pocket. We imagined cars that could drive themselves. We imagined machines that could understand us and help us solve problems. Most of those ideas felt impossible, or at least they felt very far away. Fast forward to today. Video calls are ordinary. Smartphones are extensions of ourselves. Artificial intelligence is becoming part of our daily work. And my daughter is growing up in a world where none of this feels revolutionary. She doesn't think AI is magic. She expects it to exist. She expects technology to help her. She'll grow up taking for granted things that my generation spent decades imagining. And that's what fascinates me. Every generation inherits the dreams of the generation before it. One generation imagines. The next generation builds. The generation after that simply calls it normal. So it makes me wonder, what are we building today that our children will one day take for granted? Will every company have hundreds of AI workers collaborating behind the scenes? Will knowledge become a living system instead of static documents? Will intelligent operating systems replace the software we know today? Will AI become as invisible as electricity or the internet, always there, quietly helping us, without us even thinking about it? These are the questions I think about every day. At ADVNT, we're not trying to predict the future, we're trying to build toward it. We ask ourselves a simple question. If we were creating the modern enterprise from scratch today, with AI available from day one, what would we build differently? That question has changed everything about how we design systems, because I don't believe the biggest opportunity is adding AI to yesterday's software. I believe it's reimagining the operating system of the enterprise itself. The future doesn't arrive all at once. It arrives one idea, one experiment, one breakthrough, and one generation at a time. Maybe 20 years from now, our children will look back at today's conversations about AI the same way we look back at the first conversations about the internet. Not as something extraordinary, but simply as the beginning. So here's the question I'd leave you with. What seems impossible today that your children, or your grandchildren, will one day consider completely ordinary? I think the answers to that question are where the future begins.